So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
So it's away we go then. Conceição, Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, well played. Chance! Played out towards the right wing. Zaccagni. Ribery. And here's Van Basten. Now Milinkovic-Savic! Now he's off and running. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Ambrosini gets across to intercept that. Ribery. Milinkovic-Savic. And here's Van Basten!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 14° minuto numero 11.
Inter Milan gain their reward with an early goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Milinkovic-Savic. Francisco Conceição. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. In with the challenge. Conceição. He's going for goal! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Numero 9.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped.
It's Van Basten! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too.
Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Keeper sees it all the way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Milinkovic-Savic. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a very... Hits one! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ha segnato al 32esimo minuto, numero 11.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Ribery! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ha segnato al 34esimo minuto, numero 7.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's played him through. Shapes to shoot! Ribery is fouled. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Zaccagni. Ribery. Hernandez looking to run onto it. It's a mighty effort! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Inter Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ribery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambrosini, Ribery. And it's Ribery. Hernandez.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Could be dangerous. Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Van Basten simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
He's only too happy to take that back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Inter have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Inter Milan have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zaccagni, he's found a way past. And he lines up a cross. Cleared away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played with finesse. Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Zaccagni has created one goal already. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Conceição being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Ribery, can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. Bastoni, he's shooting! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Fiddles it through. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, good taken. Can he finish?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first.
Numero 8. Attenzione, un cambio.
Tries a header! Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's played him through. And can he finish it? Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Big chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And it's been shipped out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Barella, shot a goal! It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And Ndombele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to dink it through. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Bastoni. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brescia have the chance to go the other way. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, this looks sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. Showing good feet. He's been picked out. Can he find the finish? And again! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Numero 95.
The final 5 minutes. Ambrosini. Rafael Leao is in a good position here. Barella! That's a good ball out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Bastoni has a shot! It's a loose ball. Played back in. Turns and goes back. Barella! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Gol per l'Inter.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective...
Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zaccagni. Oh, super ball. And Ribéry! No way through, so back it comes. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! In he goes again. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Inter Milan gain their reward with an early goal. And he's intervened well there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a shot! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a decent-looking cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's played him through. Ribery! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Basten. And that was very necessary. And here's Ribery. And here's Zaccagni. Ribery. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Conceição. Oh, well played, well played. Ambrosini. Zaccagni. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to clear it. No, it's not getting there. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has been cut short. Bastoni.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hits one! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
This is their second corner of the game. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Has a look and place it forward. And he was quick to react. That tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here. Now it's Ribery. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. In with a header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Inter Milan have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cittadella have it back and can go again.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Ribery.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the...
Heads it! In he goes again! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's gone for a throw-in. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Inter have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Inter Milan have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Ribery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zaccagni. The fullback is in acres of space here. Big header! No mistake! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Great work on the overlap.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.997 spettatori.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. He is through here. Can he latch on to this? So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Viene sostituito con il numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao tries a shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Gol per l'Inter.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, super find. Ribery.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bastoni. Real chance, decent hit! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 74.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, red, nice interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the pass is intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ambrosini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Inter Milan get their fourth corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has been cleared.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the header! And that has faded wide. The fullback is in acres of space here, and he's managed to get free, and it's pulled back. Shifted upfield. It's a promising position. And Ndombele. Bastoni. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up for a header! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide. And that is that. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Van Basten collecting the match ball, and it is his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hits one! And again! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Conceição. Conceição will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guendouzi. Here's Zaccagni. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Decent hit! Costa Curta. Conceição. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Always onto this. And he's straight offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Van Basten. Van Basten! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Zaccagni. And it's Ribéry. Zaccagni has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. Zaccagni. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He won't be happy with that one. Castellanos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Castellanos. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Conceição. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's been picked out. Zaccagni! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Numero 13.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He shifted it to the flank. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conceição. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Lazio really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Marusic promptly onto that, and that is that. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's Van Basten! And more and more and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Conceição. Oh, that's a fine interception. Castellanos. Great pressure, plenty of it. That's headed upfield. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had a shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Isaacson. Zaccagni. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Inter are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Inter Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bastoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pulisic, header! Hernandez, now the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Hernandez put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He can run onto that. Romagnoli. Van Basten under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Il numero 10. Il numero 8.
That has been knocked clear, and that is expertly dealt with. That's their second corner of the game. Header! Good stop. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Romagnoli attempts a clearance. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a good foot in there.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Up he goes! That's another chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. Ribéry. Barella. And this is Ribéry. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pellegrini gets rid without sophistication. Barella. He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Rovella. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And the counter is on. Castellanos has got himself a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 18. Filippo Inzaghi. Attenzione, un cambio.
Pretty robust defending.
He's having a go! And that's wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Romagnoli. Rafael Leao. Big chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Front-footed pressing going on here. Gets into some space. And he's cut it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Pinches it off him. Out of play for a throw. Pulisic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guendouzi. Just 5 minutes left. Rafael Leao. Mandas is there to take. That looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Rafael
recupero.
Leao! Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a throw-in. And the number on the board is 3. Bastoni. Zaccagni. And time is up. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Decent hit! And that is a little undercooked. Barella reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club. He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ware does really well to win the ball there. Mkhitaryan. Van Basten. Barella. Ribéry. He's picked his way through. Barella. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribéry. And Ribéry! Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Ribéry. He is through here. Ribéry. Martinez. And he's onside. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Ware clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a nicely measured pass.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, well played, well played. Hernandez. Rafael Leao.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao plays it in. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And here's Ribéry. Great defending, strong and determined.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Barella. Thuram. And he's cut it out. Barella.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, they could break here. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry takes control of it. Ribéry! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Ribéry. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and put...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Barella. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Thuram. Now it's Ribéry. He's had a hit! Hernandez. Now it's Rafael Leao. Where does well to get it back. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Martinez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Thuram. Di Marco. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Martinez really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's got away. Big chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. The referee has given a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And the header! No, not the best of headers. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. He's gone for goal. Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Terrific save by Manuel. And he's managed to gift it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Çalhanoğlu goes short. He's having a go, and it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Belts one. And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Has a look and has a go. Conceição. And it's Ribery. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. He's got full. It's in.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto. Numero 11.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Little doubt, that is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Çalhanoğlu. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! It's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's a chance. And he opts to go forward. Conceição. Where? Conceição.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Big header! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And that gets things running. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's picked out the run. And here's Çalhanoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was quick to react. Van Basten.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of the time.
Ribery! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's a good foot in there. And it's Van Basten. Milinkovic-Savic. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent progress down the left. He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. El Shaarawy, and he's found the way past. Great chance! Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Al 15° minuto, numero 92.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ribery. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ribery is in a really good position out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's El Shaarawy. Ribery. Milinkovic-Savic. Costa Curta. Ribery in acres of space out. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Milinkovic-Savic. Rafael Leao could try cutting inside here. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it.
Belts one! That carried quite a threat. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Great hit! Oh, it's there! Inter are back in business.
Oh, it was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Ha segnato al 28esimo minuto, numero 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
He's got the shot away! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Barella. Now it's Barella. Barella! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, easy pickings there. El Shaarawy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Rafael Leao. Milinkovic-Savic.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brilliantly cut out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Played into space out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Leao. Now it's El Shaarawy. Çalhanoğlu, and here's El Shaarawy. That is a brilliant interception. Costa Curta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. Costa Curta. And no, that was never going to make it. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's Van Basten! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Van Basten has such a quick mind. Without that, he wouldn't have been able to maintain a threat then.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was alert to it. And he's gone backward here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's real chance! And yes, it's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Numero 20. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he did. Has a go! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Gol per l'Inter. Assegnato al 59esimo.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Ribery.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one was.
El Shaarawy! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Can he finish? It's in!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
Oh, what a mistake! Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Stood up well to him there. Well played. It's El Shaarawy! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh no, what has happened here? Inzaghi. Ribéry! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Okafor. He's going to be disappointed with that. Okafor providing an outlet on that flank. And Martinez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ambrosini. Turan. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Francisco Conceição. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's through and all alone! There's the shot! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. The move... He's had a hit! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, what a climb! Keeper always had the measure of that. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Thuram. And he's managed to get free. Martinez. Oh, here we go. Real chance here. It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a little off target. Now it's Martinez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Your final thoughts, Jim? And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress... Real chance! Goal, Milan! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that.
And Martinez! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Di Marco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a nicely measured pass. And he was alert to it. There's the hit! It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Basten. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still very early, but the scoreline makes for grim reading here. Ribery is in a really good position out wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's played him through. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Dybala. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And back to the keeper they go. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dybala, Martinez. Now the finish! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That is a great pick out.
Inter really can't go chasing.
Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Great hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dybala! Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao. He's got the shot away! And that is faded wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Dybala. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Dybala. Oh, that's neat. And Dybala! In for the pieces! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 11.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobotka. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, Martinez! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forwards and with intent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafael Leao takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. Goalkeeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react. And there's the end of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Here we go again.
Inter can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. And it's Dybala. Looking for the runner.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
And the shot! It's in! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Ha segnato al 52esimo minuto, numero 8.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dybala. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got tall. Oh, it needed better placement. Martinez.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gently done. Condela got a long way forward to join the attack. That's been cut out, well played. Moved on forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. So we've reached the hour mark. Lobotka. This is promising. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafael Leao. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Osimhen. And Dybala! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 9. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il numero 91.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Pulisic. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Condela could try cutting inside here. He's had a hit! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
climbs up big, sticks it away, and it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure.
Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 13. Filippo.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Always onto this. Ribéry. Here's Ribéry!
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
Milan get their fourth corner.
Numero 18.
They've played it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribéry. And the shot! And he's following up! Inzaghi! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
In with a header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pellegrini. And it's Ribéry. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Shifted upfield. Çalhanoğlu does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. Great chance! And yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Played back in. Now it's Chiesa. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Barella providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! And that is high. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan are beaten and they are out. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inter really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just...